Hey guys, Captain Foley here with you again today. I just want to let you guys know that I haven't forgotten about you. I want to do a Captain's Log for this week. It is Thursday. It's very late on Thursday. It's actually 4:30 right now, so late in the day. Normally I would have recorded this earlier in the day. I just want to have a Captain's Log out for you guys tomorrow. There's nothing super exciting going to be done in this Captain's Log. I just wanted to show you one or two things I picked up and you know, just kind of touch base with you guys instead of just not having a Captain's Log this week. Last week I said I was going to try very hard to have a Captain's Log every week again, and I had so much going on today. I was writing a script most of the day, finished off another script earlier on, had a doctor's appointment, had to take my car in to get an oil change, and the cabin air filter changed. So it's been a busy day. And then I just took Cassie to work at the mall, took a walk around the mall, checked out EB Games and a few other things just to make sure there's nothing that I wanted to get. A few things I was tempted by but decided not to. So that's where we're sitting. Got home and thought, well, I should have a Captain's Log up for you guys tomorrow. So why not try to do one at least. Still got 2 loot crates here that I haven't filmed unboxings for, just haven't felt like it. There's nothing super great in them as far as I know, so yeah, that's something that I should probably do. By the way, if you want to get a Loot Crate subscription, use the code YARDS, Y-A-R-D-S. That'll get you 10% off and help you guys out with a Loot Crate subscription if you're interested. Don't forget there's the Star Trek mission crates coming out soon, and well, they're supposed to be out in December. I don't know when they're actually coming out. I haven't heard back. But Samuel and myself are getting them, and they are kind of sponsoring the channel for a few months. So once those are out, we're going to do unboxings separately, myself and Samuel, and then we're going to have a video together talking about the items that are in there and to show them off for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And that code YARDS will work for any Loot Crate subscription, so check it out. I finally picked these up. Gentleman emailed me or messaged me on Facebook Messenger and said, hey, there's something on eBay you should check out. So I did. It was a pretty good price, so I snagged them up. I can't remember the price I paid for them, actually. It wasn't too much. It was like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. That is the Federation class Dreadnought Blueprints. I've got the Miranda or the Avenger class blueprints. I've got the Refit Enterprise. I've got the Original Constitution class Enterprise. I've got 1 or 2 other ones. I got a silhouette chart that has all the ships, all of the movie era ships, and there's quite a few as well. And the Evolution of the Enterprise in that set as well. So these are awesome. As you guys know, I'm a big Dreadnought fan, and I just couldn't pass them up. They're here. I'd love to get them framed at some point. I think having these framed on a wall would look so impressive. But yeah, I haven't looked at them in any kind of in-depth way yet, but it goes through, as all blueprints do, every deck, and it's just awesome. There's 10 sheets of drawings here, and then of course the individual decks. So that's friggin' awesome. I wish I could remember the guy's name that turned me onto them so that I could get them. Kind of like to give him a shout out here, but you know who you are if you're watching. So put a comment down below and then I'll acknowledge you. I didn't make notes for this Captain's Log. Like I said, I'm just jumping into it here and, you know, doing my thing. I picked this up too, the new Star Trek Discovery book. This one is Desperate Measures, and this has Captain Giorgio and Lorca, Prime Lorca, we assume. I haven't read it yet. I'm still finishing up the other one, Desperate Hours. This one, apparently there's a little thing in the back that hints that this might be the Mirror Lorca, but I don't know. So spoilers. I think there's just like 1 or 2 lines at the end. But this talks about Tarsus 4 and the whole Governor Kudos has already implemented his strategy for extending the Colosseum's besieged food supplies and safeguarding the community of long-term survival. So they got to show up and deal with Governor Kudos, who we know from TOS with Kirk, while he was a lieutenant on the Farragut, actually was one of the people that actually saw his face and knows what he looks like. So later gets kind of almost picked off for that. Nothing else super new. I mean, I got this. Sylvia's already got one. I got her one, but I picked one up for myself at the dollar store. It was like $4. Not bad. I got the Worf one as well, and He-Man I picked up. I still want to get Skeletor, but so I'll make that at some point. I'm looking down here, and I still got to do the build of the Mega Bloks Enterprise kit, but like I said, it's going to take me and my friends quite a while to do that. I need to arrange a time where they're available and that we can do a time-lapse captain's log of the build for you guys, as I think that's something you guys are really going to enjoy. Speaking of Dreadnoughts, as we just were, I got word back from the company that's working on my Dreadnought Resin kit. They have the file, 3D file finished, and it looks fantastic. They added extra details to it and stuff. It's going to be super great. You can also build it in separated mode. You know how the warp nacelle slides up and locks into position on the saucer. Well, you can either build it that way with the saucer section and the secondary hull battle section separate, or you can build them together as one unit. So if you're interested and you're really, I'm gonna have to build three, I guess. One assembled like all together, and then the primary hull and then the secondary hull section separate, so that you can see that. I'm gonna have to get a few kits to actually build it. But yeah, I think it should be worth it. I think it'll be a good kit, and I'm looking forward to it. They're hoping it'll be done in time for Wonderfest, which is the first weekend in June, because I'll be going to Wonderfest, of course, and I can do a big push for them, a live video from Wonderfest, kind of detailing the model kit, get them some sales. If you guys are interested, definitely keep your eyes and your ears open on the Trekyards page. I will be giving you guys updates on that as it comes. So, yeah, I haven't really picked up. Well, I have picked up a few things, but I'm kind of saving them for another captain's log, a more planned out captain's log. But just really wanted to touch base with you guys and kind of put a bug in your ear that Captain Foley is here. Still not feeling super great. I'm over my sickness. My throat's still a little sore, a little raspy. We have an episode coming up where on the audio you can hear me breathing because I'm so stuffed up. So hopefully it doesn't distract from the episode. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed the B10 mission briefing. There is a full B10 episode coming up soon that details all the facts we have about the Klingon B10 from Starfleet Battles, the 4-nacelle battleship. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. The mission briefing was just a first look, as always, but we're going to be doing other Starfleet battleships for the mission briefings this month, and then we're going to end the month, I think, with having the Klingon B10 full episode on a Saturday release. And we have something else really cool coming for you for Saturday this month, which is a surprise. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's going to be a two-parter, and it's one we might have already looked at, but I think we've done it better justice. We redid it, and it's something that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So if you did watch the first one, I encourage you to watch this one as well. It is almost the same, but it's way better. It's just the flow is better, our delivery is better. We've had so much more experience in doing these episodes, both animations and script reading, script tweaks, just our general improv conversations are just so much better now that this episode is way better than the original one. I won't tell you the name of this show, but I will give you the ship, but I will give you the episode number that it was originally done. It was originally episode 5. So if you guys you want to go check it out and see what it is, if you want to watch it, it was a two-part originally, and then it got an extended version. If you want to watch that in lead up to watching how we've redone it and kind of remastered it, feel free. I'm not going to give you a name of the ship, but you guys can check it out if you're interested enough. And if you want to just search up episode 5, sorry, of Trekyards, feel free to do that and take a look. But as I was saying, the Starfleet battles is going to be more of a thing. We've got a few ships coming up that are super impressive. I can't wait to do a lot of the Starfleet battleships. Those kind of discussions will be fun, especially considering Samuel hasn't really seen them all. That'll be interesting. And we have a few other ideas for some scripts that are really fantastic. I wrote one today. It's kind of not a ship-related one, but it's one that I think people will find very interesting. And it's along the lines of like history, Star Trek history. So I think that's something that you guys will enjoy. Looking forward to seeing your reactions for it and whatnot. So, other than that, I don't know, guys. I'm looking around, seeing if there's anything cool I can talk about, but there really, really isn't, which is sad. Like I said, this is just a off-the-cuff, really quick, get it out captain's log, and I apologize. I do have a few planned out. I have about 5 in mind that are going to be kind of like, where's, you know, where's the engine room, or the Foley class episode, things like that I have planned out for captain's logs that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. But I need to put a little bit of time into it. Right now I'm kind of catching up on scripts so that we can get a lot of Saturdays filmed in advance, so we have another couple months of buffer there, so that you know, we can take a little bit of more of a break. When that happens, then I can focus more on doing the captain's logs, kind of on a detailed, specific topic, and actually cover it with some amount of detail. There have been a few conversations and arguments going on in the Trekyards group lately that I want to kind of cover. I want to give my official opinion on, and I want to lay out the facts as they are presented over the years and kind of put this matter to rest, even though it definitely won't, because the conversations have been so off the cuff, even with proof and, you know, just laying it out there as it is and how it's, you know, the actual truth of the matter. People still ignore it and just go their own way and just want to believe what they want to believe, which is just ridiculous. There's actual proof to back up the claims that most of the community are making. Other people are just like, well, what's the big deal? I'm not going to get into it now. You probably know what I'm talking about if you've been following the posts closely enough, or if you know me well enough. Those will be coming out soon, those captain's logs. Maybe next week I'll have one. It depends. We'll have to see how timings go and stuff. But yeah, so there you have it, guys. If you have any questions for me or anything you'd like me to maybe answer in the next captain's log, throw them in the comments below. I haven't really had a chance to check the comments from the last captain's log. I saw a lot of well wishes, hoping I feel better, things like that, and I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. I am feeling better. It was even sunny today. The snow's all melted. It's been kind of rainy and mild the last few days, so a lot of the snow's melted. It's almost all gone. Today was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. I was outside a little bit, just in a t-shirt. It's like +3 Celsius. So, you know, that's getting back to the spring-like weather for the Canadians up here. So I was wearing a t-shirt today. Because honestly, when I wore my spring jacket, it was just, I was sweating while I was inside the mall or the car or the chiropractor's office where I was today. So I just took it off and started wearing just my t-shirt, because I'd rather not sweat when I go into places. It just kind of sucks. But yes, I don't know if I've shown you guys yet or not that I've got R2Q5, the other one of the Sphero astromech droids. I think I might have mentioned it. Here he is here. I've got, you guys know I have the R2, of course. This is the R2Q5. No, not R2Q5, sorry, I just said it. Yeah, R2Q5. Damn it. Anyway, here he is. Awesome Sphero toy, just like R2-D2. I thought it was going to be exactly like R2-D2, the same color lights, the same sounds, same actions. It's not. The lights are different. The sounds are totally different. It's fantastic. I want to do a video on it, on the Sphero Droids in general at some point. That'll probably be a captain's log as well. But this is just beautiful. I just love the black astromech droids with the copper highlights. There is the other one too, which is from Rogue One, which we never really saw in the movie. I can't remember his name. It's like CB something. This is the Sideshow Collectibles version. And he's got the same colored lights as R2-D2. And that being said, I also have the Sideshow Collectibles R2-Q5 as well. These are 1/6 scale. So, love astromech droids. You guys know that. Here you can see the light's a different color. It's red and orange. It's flashing, and on the back it's purple and green. Whereas this one's like R2. It's yellow and green on the back and red and blue on the front. So these are the Sideshow collectible ones of the astromechs. And interestingly enough, the Sphero one you would think should be 1/6. It would be good to make it 1/6 scale to fit with figures and stuff. It's actually a little bit smaller than the 1/6 scale, which is weird to the point of me scratching my head. I don't know what they were thinking, but it is what it is, I guess. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore you there. So I might do a captain's log on the Sphero Droids. Very fun, very cool to play with. Expensive, but worth it if you're an astromech droid fan. That being said, guys, I'm running out of things to say, and I don't want to bore you guys. I know you guys really like listening to me, and I really appreciate that, but, you know, it gets to the point where it's like, you're boring the shit out of me. Stop talking. And I think I'm at that point right now. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, treat each other nicely, be nice, don't be dicks to each other. Just treat people like you want to be treated. It's the golden rule. But until next time, next week, or whenever you see me next, you'll see me on a Trekyards episode, I'm sure. Until then, it's Captain Foley signing off. Hope you have a great day. Don't forget, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channels, and also don't forget to check out another video. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.